Okay folks, the goodest of good mornings to you properly now. It's not the morning, it's 2:30. Today is the 15th of December. We're getting there folks. 1 week today I'll be back in Scotland. This morning I have happily done basically nothing. A quick lazy breakfast and a quick lazy lunch, not too far away from each other. Did some laundry, had a nice long yap with my flatmate. And that's it, here we are. I do have to go into a food shop today. I even have to go to kind of the Italian equivalent of Boots to get some, toiletries and house cleaning things at the same time. I would like to get the last few Christmas presents that I need to get today and get them wrapped and get them all just sorted and organised. That way I don't have to think anymore about it. It is done. I need to go and pick up a parcel from the post office here in Italy, which is a trauma every time. And after that, I would like to wash my hair and do nothing. Exciting vlog content as always. To give you an idea of how much I miss my friends back home. So I didn't know what this parcel contained, and turns out it's my late birthday present from my loveliest, oldest friend, who clearly knows me too well. Got me a couple of banging looking chocolate bars, some caffeine and some shortbread also. Absolute 10 out of 10. So guys, I'm feeling the cough thing is slightly more heavy than I expected because I just spent the last hour sleeping in the middle of the day, which isn't very like me. And the only thing I really fancy for dinner is something very easily digestible and very quick. So we have brown seeded toast with some hazelnut chocolate spread, some banana and some salt, and a coffee because, anything. Followed quickly by ibuprofen, I imagine. Presents are wrapped. I've had a gloriously hot shower. I've eaten. I'm about to eat some more. I have taken some ibuprofen. I already feel like a new woman. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. For right now, I'm going to finish off the editing of last week's vlog. And get some sleep. Hopefully lots of sleep. And unfortunately, folks, while I would love to tell you that I woke up feeling like a spring chicken, the new woman I said I felt like the previous night had already turned into a haggard old swamp witch the day afterwards, as you can probably already tell by my eyes. While I got through my working day, not feeling too bad, as it got to the last kind of hour of my shift, I wanted to drop dead, basically, and I was able to do nothing other than lie completely still, either conscious or not, for the next couple of days. I called in sick from work the day after my day off because literally all I was physically capable of doing was being horizontal, eating, and having the occasional little cry. And while I know that all sounds very dramatic, because really it is, it's just the flu. It happens to people all over the world all the time. I had kind of forgotten how much of a major kind of illness it can feel like when you do have it, especially when you're by yourself. My loved ones were all very far away, and all I kind of had on my mind was work I was unable to do and productive things that I wasn't able to do because I could feel my heartbeat in my fecking brain for 4 days. After having a couple of days off, I did start to feel a little bit better, even if the cough was very much still lingering all the way up until Christmas Day. I got myself back to work on limited fuel because, of course, all I had to eat in the house by this point was literally bread and chocolate spread. And these days at work were spent in a rush that wasn't ideal, doing all the prep for the days that I wasn't going to be there because I was heading back home, and also making up for the time I lost. It wasn't good, folks. I was really hoping to bring you better content these days, so sorry I couldn't, but truly grim. Folks, it's officially the first day that I don't feel like shite on a stick, so we're very grateful, my God. As you can hear, my voice still isn't 100%, and I probably still look like I haven't slept in a week, when in fact that is almost all I have done. Fever, absolutely no joke. Absolutely no joke. It's been a long time since I've had the flu, and thank feck is all I can say, because that wiped me out for days. So I've been back at work for the past couple of days, operating at like 75%, let's say. Today I can feel I have more energy, I have more appetite, just generally doing a bit better. Tomorrow, we go back to the motherland. We go back to Mother Scotland for a few days of Christmassy loveliness that I will be showing in this vlog. This is supposed to be kind of 4 weeks of vlogmas. We're going to make it 3 videos instead of 4, because truly this entire week just deleted itself with said illness. My bag is already packed, but first we have to get through a 9.5-hour shift of the Sunday before Christmas in a restaurant in a city centre. And then, finishing my shift at the usual time of around 11 o'clock and getting home closer to midnight, I need to be on a bus to the airport at 4:20 to get on a flight at 7. It's going to be rough, but these were my choices, folks, so we're going to accept it and we're not going to complain, okay? It's Christmas. We're going to enjoy ourselves. Hopefully. You may not believe me, but as I'm speaking to you right now, it's like 10 to 3 in the afternoon, and it's dark enough to already have the lights on. Welcome back to Scotland, folks. It's been a long day already. I had about 3 hours sleep before having to get up really early to get my flight, but everything went nice and smooth. Now we're about to wrap some presents. We've already had some nice mincemeat cookie slice thing that my mom made. I'll try and remember to film some of that later on if I do have some more. Very likely that will be happening, and potentially some board games this evening. So I'll rock and roll here, folks. I think every year, the 23rd of December is one of my favourite days of all of the 365 that we get, because it's the day that we very typically do the capitalised big shop for Christmas, as you can see. And even Poppy likes to enjoy getting her fill in before big serious cooking and big serious eating. It's also this year when I made our dessert for the kind of early Christmas celebrations we were doing. While in Scotland and in the UK as a whole, the 25th is the day in which you have the present opening and the big dinner or the big lunch, however you choose to do it. We did things a day early this year because I was going to be flying home on the 25th, as in flying to my other home. So on this lovely 23rd of December, you can see that we also prepared a lovely kind of gingerbread trifle situation. We are only 4 in the kind of immediate family, so dessert can never be a kind of huge affair, even if it did slightly turn out to be with the proportions that I used. But basically, I made a super simple kind of spiced ginger and cinnamon cake, just in a tray bake style. Tore it up once cooled, added some mandarins, fresh or tinned are perfectly fine, and then spooned over some lovely homemade vanilla custard and repeated those layers 3 times just for a lovely, ugly, lazy, but light and delicious Christmas trifle. Not the kind full of jelly, not the kind full of alcohol, entirely untraditional, but very much what we were all in the mood for and very much what I had the energy to make this year. The 23rd is also usually the date that me and my dad do some last minute father-daughter Christmas shopping bits and have a little gossip over some dinner out. Came home and also made this lovely banana hot chocolate. I think this is supposed to only be used for like cold versions of the drink, like a kind of iced chocolate, but we don't like following rules too much here, folks, so this is the version we had instead. And the days that followed were spent happily playing and arguing over card games, especially the process of shuffling cards and how you should do so.
Come up either side.
What, either side?
Yeah.
What, that side,
No, all you're
and then
doing
that
is,
side?
yeah.
And then
Otherwise,
you
all you're doing is
and then you do
rotating. You're just rotating the same wall.
And they'll all still be in order. While I hate to sound like a John Lewis advert or a Hallmark Christmas movie that had a budget of approximately $100, this is really what this part of the year is all about. I had hoped to bring you something more entertaining, perhaps more informative, more picture perfect, let's say, something a bit more curated. But that is actually always so far away from the reality of this festivity, and I think any big religious or cultural festivity. You know, Christmas is a day of chaos, stress, weeks, if not months of planning. There's people who have to work, there's the people who do the cooking, the cleaning, the present buying, the organising, the decorating, the making sure everyone gets to where they need to be at the right time. It's so much all rolled in together, and yet it's still so lovely every single time. So even if your Christmas wasn't absolutely perfect, if your Advent wasn't spent exactly as you'd hoped, whether you're tired, stressed, skint, or just ready for a bit of a lie down, I hope you had the best one you could have in the circumstances, just like we did.